I'm real excited to hear about those packages. We've been talking about them in our panel discussions here for about the last year, and it's going to be very exciting, I think, for the viewers to actually have an opportunity to see the results of some of the workings that have been going on behind the scenes. You guys have been working at it for a long time, and it's time that we start talking about it. So without further ado, let's take a look at the tape and have a look at Rob's visit with Stan.
Today we're coming to you from the corporate headquarters of Miles Kimball Company, which is located in downtown Oshkosh and City Center. Today we're going to be visiting with Miles Kimball President Stan Krangel, and we're going to be talking about some of the exciting new developments that have been happening over the last couple of years with Miles Kimball Company. And we're going to be taking a look at some of the facilities and the new facilities that have been developed by Miles Kimball Company here in our community. So Stan, I'd like to welcome you.
Thank you very much, Rob. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having us in today.
It's my pleasure.
Great. Well, first, Stan, why don't we start out by, you've been here with us in Oshkosh now for a couple of years, but give us some background on yourself and what brought you here to Oshkosh, that sort of thing.
Sure. I've had over 30 years of experience in retail, direct marketing, and wholesale business. And I had run businesses like American Express's Merchandise Services Division. I had the privilege of running Lennox China for almost 11 years. And I was close to retirement when Blythe Inc., our parent company, asked me to come out here and try to take Miles Kimball to the next level. And so I've been here 2 years as of yesterday. Here in the Fox Valley, and I'm very, very happy to be here.
Well, before we move on and take a look at the facilities that have been developed, why don't we just talk for a minute about the history of Miles Kimball Company and where Miles Kimball has come from, some of the customers that you deal with, clients, and some of the products that you might sell.
Right, sure. Miles Kimball Company was started over 70 years ago by Miles Kimball himself, who basically took all the people's names from the phone book, named Johnson, and mailed the first personalized Christmas card. From that, we've developed into a business, a couple $100 million in volume. We have been a member of this community for a long time. In fact, you can see our old building right from my office. And we've been an integral part of the neighborhood and the community in helping to build Oshkosh. And hopefully we can continue to do that into the future.
That's great. Well, we've seen, you mentioned your offices out on, over on South Main Street, on south of the river, and we've seen the community sees this tremendous transformation of your company from a visible standpoint. What really was the impetus behind moving those corporate facilities from South Main Street over here to north of the river in City Center?
Absolutely. Well, first and foremost, it was space needs. We needed to expand. There was a terrific professional environment here in City Center. It's a wonderful place to come in every day. But with expansion, part and parcel of our strategic plan, we needed a better recruiting tool to get the quality of people that we wanted to come to work every day. Mundane things like parking and the ability to wire this building as opposed to the other. There were a lot of issues, but I think growth is really what it's all about. We want to be in a position to be in a place where we can facilitate growth.
Well, we're in your offices right here, actually your offices, and we walk through your corporate facilities to get here. Why don't we go out and take a look at your corporate offices? We can talk a little bit about them out there, and we'll go from there.
Outstanding.
All right.
We're in a facility of about 90,000 square feet. We have about 300 people that work here, but that swells to almost double that over the holiday season. We manage all marketing, merchandising, statistical work, creative services. We have a photo studio in the back that does all of our work creatively. That's done right here in City Center. And then we have a warehouse that exists about 2 miles away on the other side of 41 that handles all of our distribution.
Okay, and that would be referred to as a fulfillment center?
Yes.
It's this, we see it as this very large building in the Southwest Industrial Park out on South Oakwood Road. What actually takes place in that facility?
Okay. All the commitments that are made in this building fuels people sending merchandise that we then have to distribute to our customers. The Oakwood facility actually takes the merchandise in and ships it direct to our customers. There we have about 386,000 square feet, and we have about 250 people on a steady basis. That also swells to about 500 people. during the holidays.
During the busy season.
Absolutely.
Well, we've talked a little bit about the corporate offices and what happens here. We've talked about your fulfillment distribution facility out on South Oakwood Road, and now we know that there's a new call center that has just been developed here. Why don't we go back and take a look at the call center, and we can talk a little bit about that as well.
We moved from Las Vegas, Nevada. It's created about 300 jobs here in Oshkosh. It's about 19,000 square feet. And we believe that it's very important because the telephone people who talk to the customer are closer to our marketing people, and we think we can get a better handle on how to grow our business as a result of that. The City Center also gives us the opportunity to grow both organically and through acquisitions, which we're very keen on in the future. The quality of people that we have here in the Fox Valley is really outstanding. The way they talk to our customers, the care that they take, the way they care about our business. We have seen tremendous improvements over what we had before, and we're very happy to be here.
One thing we didn't talk a lot about was your studio. That's local. You mentioned it earlier, and I know we've got some footage of the studio. Can you tell us just real quickly?
We are a vertically integrated business, so all the pictures that you see in the catalogs are actually taken here in the City Center. And we have a tremendously capable and talented staff that handles all the creative aspects of our business.
And we like to talk about collaboration and partnerships, and really the reason for all this expansion is Miles Kimball. And I know that you're investing probably over $6 million in this facility over the past couple of years, but I know there was a lot of support and assistance that from the community and from a number of organizations and agencies in the community. Can you tell us a little bit about that and kind of the process and how did that all work for you?
Absolutely. We really are blessed here in Oshkosh with a group of people that really want to help businesses be successful. CHAMCO, the Oshkosh Area Economic Development Corporation, OAEDC, they assisted us in putting together an incentive package through the Wisconsin Department of Commerce. And it was really tremendous cooperation. We got tax credits, we got loans. Ultimately, we're considering investing significantly more because we're getting the help of those people. In addition, we've gotten the support of the City of Oshkosh through the TIF assistance and the redevelopment assistance on the former site of South Main Street. We actually, as a company, donated the former site to the city. So it's a matter of give and take. The City Center people, I have to mention right now, have been tremendously supportive. They gave us a great package to move in here. And one of the things that I really encourage is working with the educational facilities that are right here. University, UW Oshkosh, and its Center for Community Partnerships have been fabulous in working on employee recruitment, internships that we have been providing to students. And I encourage my direct reports to get involved with the community by sitting on boards of local community organizations as well, Boys and Girls Club, YMCA. We work with Fox Valley Tech along with UW Oshkosh. So we are members of the community, and we take it very seriously that we should be good members of that community and give back.
Before we close, though, I know you've talked about this before, that you're very proud of your employees here in Oshkosh. I mean, can you give us some background or just talk a little bit about your employees and what they mean and their value to Miles Kimball?
Oh, absolutely. I think the greatest asset you can have is the human capital in a business. A business is nothing without people. And I am blessed with a great group of people from my direct reports down to every level within the organization. The work ethic is wonderful. There's a commitment to help us be successful as a business, and we deal with work-life balance, and I think it's a two-way street. And so as they give the commitment to us, we give the commitment back to them, and I think it's a great place to work for those reasons, and I hope that my people feel the same way that I do. Great group of people here.
Again, Stan, I want to thank you for allowing us to come out today and bringing us into your facility and showing us, kind of the inner workings of Miles Kimball. We really appreciate that, and we're glad to have you as part of our community.
Thank you.
And again, we appreciate your commitment to Oshkosh. On behalf of all the partners in development, CHAMCO, the City of Oshkosh, the Oshkosh Chamber, and OAEDC, we wish you and Miles Kimball much success in the future.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
You bet.